Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Yes. Now, please go ahead and verify the manifestation that has happened. Please take the next few minutes to verify the manifestation. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and verify the manifestation that has happened now. Yes. Let us now move on to the next segment. Please share your answers in the Zoom chat. After the verification of the height measurement, please go ahead and share your answers in the Zoom chat. Whatever you manifested, the power of the Mahima, where you change the height of the object or you decrease the height of the object, please go ahead and share with everyone. We will be continuing the segment from the previous session now. Let us now begin the internalization exercise. Be your own boss and develop the right cognition to live the rich life. We are going to be doing the internalization exercise now. Develop the right cognition to live a truly rich life as you want. That is what being the boss means. Now, pick out your incompletions, ideas you carry about being your own boss. If you suddenly win a lottery and from tomorrow, no way, today, from today, you are your own boss. If you are, what are you going to do if you become your own boss? How is your life going to be? And your ideas, theories, theologies, why you want to be like this? What is the reason? Why you want your life in this way? Think and pen down what you want to be. How you will be your own boss. Please pen all of these down. I'm going to be projecting the image, the instructions on the screen. Let us begin the process now. Why you will be like that? You may think, I'll be in the golf court all the time, fully drunk. I think to be slave than fully drunk and being in the golf court. Why do you want to be like that? Because that is what your idea is about being your own boss when you were slave. If you are slave and create an idea about power, even you get power, it becomes politics, not power. If you have an idea about poverty and you get wealth, you don't blame, you don't become wealthy. You become more powerless and the wealth stinks around you. More and more powerlessness is accumulated by these thought currents. Whatever you wrote as the reason why you want to become a boss, do not judge those reasons. Just sit and relive the situations when you took those decisions. Just relive. Take the next few minutes to just go and relive all of those situations and incidents in your life. Exactly live those moments of your life when you took those decisions. Please begin now. responsibility, because you've not taken it, somebody else is taking it. Create situations, enter into contracts, enter into interactions, everything where you can handle your life on your own. Experience that objective world with the product of his consciousness. He can create and manifest any object or matter or occurrence that he thinks or desires in this universe within time and space. Spend the next 5 minutes to reorganize, see what all situations are impacting you and how you can create the situation to handle life on your own. Look in who matters for your life. Who is the material of your life? That person should be either you or somebody who empowers you to be your own boss. Only then, being your own boss is possible. Other than your guru, nobody will want you to be your own boss. Sit for the next few minutes. And reorganize your life. Now, please relax. Let us move on to the power manifestation to manifest the powerful cognitions that we have now imbibed from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let us again manifest another round of the power manifestation of Mahima. Have any object that you want to manifest this power for in front of you now, and measure the object. Please take a few minutes and now measure the object that you want to manifest this power for. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. Intensely chant the Mahavakya and begin the power manifestation now. Chant the Mahavakya intensely. Look at the object through your third eye and begin the power manifestation now. Intensely chant the Mahavakya and start the power manifestation. Yes. Now, please go ahead and verify the manifestation that has happened. Please take a few minutes to verify. We'll now be moving on to the next segment where they're going to be learning and internalizing the deeper truth of being your own boss. Let us listen to the further revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line, and let us listen to the revelations now.
I'll repeat the first principle. First principle is acid washing your idea of be your own boss and why you want to be your own boss, what you want to be and why you want to be. Understand? Knowledge, clarity, Saraswati, understanding is the foundation on which anything can be built. People always tend to say, oh, I don't understand all that, Swamiji. You just say what I have to do, I'll do. You will not do if I just say. Even if I make you understand, you won't do. It's different. Whenever people come and tell me, oh, these are all too much, I cannot understand. You just tell me what I have to do, I'll do. I have always seen those people are worst failures. Understanding is the foundation. It's a basic necessity. Please understand. It is from your understandings you collect cognitions. Cognitions. From cognitions you manifest. It is from your understandings you collect cognitions. From cognitions you manifest. So even in the understanding level, if some things are not there, it is missing, then no way you are going to cognize it and manifest it. So the first principle is why you want to do what you want to do. Even with this understanding, thinking through, internalizing, how many of you realized many of your ideas of boss is silly? Raise your hand. Relax. Understand. If you cognize you are sexually suppressed and your idea of freedom, the moment you grow up and get your freedom, first thing you will do, you will become a womanizer. If you cognize you are deprived of food, playing, anything, the moment you get a chance, first thing you will do is going to the other extreme. No extreme is freedom. Understand? No extreme is freedom. Powerfulness is freedom. When Sadashiva describes about the dress in the Agama, Sadashiva beautifully describes about food, dress, place of stay, such precise definitions. If you are new to Hindu tradition, I will introduce the word Agama. Agama means Sadashiva expressed, Devi received, and Vishnu adopted that as a software to run the universe. Agama is oldest and most updated software to run the universe. Oldest and most updated. Incarnations are the updations. How when you open your gadgets, iPad or laptop, that update requests come. Same way when you happen on the planet Earth, incarnations appearing in your life is update request. Understand? A guru happening in your life is update request. You can say not now. You can say remind me later. You can say now. You have a freedom. But guru happening in your life is opening not just Windows 10 or Windows 11. It's a door. It's an update request. We have updated. Please download. Given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted as a software to run the universe by Sadashiva, by Vishnu, is Agama. Given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted as a software to run the universe by Vishnu, maintainer, cosmic maintainer, is Agama. He describes beautifully in Agama. Sadashiva describes very beautifully about food. It describes whatever your physical body, Bhaudika Sarira, cannot absorb directly from the nature to run itself in highest energy, should be added as a food in the system. It's a very beautiful truth. If I have to start explaining, it will take, I think, another 2-3 hours. I'll give just 2 lines, because it is required for you to understand this basic 2-3 understandings. So I'll help you to understand the second principle. The second principle needs little introduction. So he says, first you should directly start working with the nature, like breathing, walking barefoot, taking bath in the local water body. With all these, at least for 21 days, work with all this without any solid food. Surely you won't die in 21 days. With a deep breathing, means whatever body can absorb directly from the nature. Lot of detoxification will happen in the 21 days. Just with the water, breathing, whatever body can directly absorb from the nature by walking with the barefoot and completing with all the foot patterns. Then, after that, whatever is needed for the body, only support those things in the form of food. The very concept of food is different. Not that wherever you see the big boats and whatever biggest size they sell, up. Now the very concept of food, see, go to fundamentals again and again when you have a problem. When you have a problem, again and again go to fundamentals. Same way clothes. That is actually clothes is not very simple issue. It is too much of complication. Somebody feels empowered by modesty, covering themselves completely. Somebody feels empowered by nudity, exposing themselves. Somebody feels empowered by mixture of both. Sadashiva says beautifully, Whatever empowers you, design your dress in that way. Neither nudity nor modesty, neither covering yourself completely nor exposing yourself completely. If you are exposing yourself completely for the sake of somebody to see and enjoy, and you are covering yourself completely because somebody is threatening you to cover yourself, both are male chauvinism. Whether it is female body or male body, covering or nudity, modesty or nudity, everything, the scale should be, are you feeling empowered? That's all. It is all about you feeling empowered. There should not be any other interferences. External interference or influence based on somebody's ideas. If somebody feels powerless, you are nude, then he has to cover himself, not you. Understand? Things should be your powerfulness. If you feel powerful by covering yourself completely, modesty, then that should be your lifestyle. That should be your way of holding yourself. In every level, the explanations of Sadashiva and the kind of an understanding he gives. Now listen to the second principle. Neither your ideas about being your own boss is right, nor they are wrong. Listen carefully. Coming to the same understanding principle, neither your nudity nor your modesty is right or wrong. If you are feeling empowered by covering yourself, that is your dress code. If you are feeling empowered by exposing yourself, that is your dress code. What all the ideas about being your own boss empowers you? Listen, when I say empowering, making you feel powerful, joyful, ecstatic, I tell you, sometimes you do some politicking and jump into the seat of the boss. Then you know from where you jump to where. Potato felt the pot and the water in the pot is too hot and it jumped into the fire. Because the pot and the water in the pot is too hot, potato jumping into the fire. Precise stupidity you do because the seat of a worker seems to be too hot, you jump into the seat of the boss. Understand, feeling empowered matters. Feeling complete matters. You may say, no. If I just grab the seat, in 6 months I will become all right. You may become insensitive, but you will not become all right. That is like astrologers telling, oh, next 7.5 years you have Shade Sat. After 2.5 years, Rahu. Then again, 3 years, a very bad Grahas. Then if you ask, oh, after that I will become all right. No, you will be habituated. No, that is exactly If you are consoling yourself, let me grab the seat by hook or crook, then in 6 months I'll become all right. No. You may become insensitive, but you will not become all right. And one more thing, whenever you become insensitive to some parts of you, that develops as a blind spot and continues to torture you. Understand? Continues to torture you. Completion matters. Feeling empowered matters. To be your own boss. So second principle, listen. Second principle is completing your cognition of slavery, being a subordinate, being a staff, being worker, not being boss. Completion is the second principle. Of course, third principle is responsibility. I call it responsibilism. I want to make this responsibility as a religion. As on now, the religion we practice, at least in India, 3C: cricket, corruption, cinema. 3C is the religion we practice. For any problem, the solution we look is cinema. That's the largest referred spiritual solution center. Now, whenever you have a problem, where you look at? In that movie how he does, in this movie how he behaves. Our education system is basically a visual based system. That is why if you see all our temples and monuments, I can challenge no other civilization produced such large amount of monuments. I want you to know 1 crore means 10 million stone carved monuments exist in India. As per the government report, stone carved monuments. I am not talking about RCC. We don't respect anything which is less than 1,000 years old. Only if something is 1,000 years old we even respect, and only if it can withstand 1,000 years we call them as something decent structure. See, because basically our cognition is janmas, not birth. Understand? Janmas. Janma is different from birth. The word birth is not complete translation of the word janma. Janma means happening. It's from the samdhatu, sambhava. Janma. Birth means it's totally different. The very idea of birth is totally different. Born. We don't believe in birth. We believe only in happening. Sambhava. We are happening. Born means something created out of nothing. No. We are sambhava. Happening. Listen to this truth. The second principle is completion with all the reasons with which you are living, the reasons which are pushing you to become boss. Understand? When you, any reasons you have to become boss, relive them. If they are powerless cognitions, incompletions, they will die. If they are powerful cognitions, they will become strong. That's all. See, reliving is literally acid wash. All the unnecessary things will be washed, necessary things will be strengthened. Listen. Reliving is nothing but manana in Vedic tradition. Internalizing. many times you grab out of greed and that does not get digested. That's what you need to sit and chew. Ideas also you grab out of greed, but it does not get digested. It sits inside your head undigested. Digesting them is manana. Digesting all your logically, emotionally accumulated, acquired ideas into your cognition properly is completion. Understand? In your length, logic, breath, emotion, visualization, the ideas, concepts you grabbed, dumped, cognizing them rightly into your depth, making them as right cognition by manana, reliving, is completion. Understand? I am redefining completion. When you relive all the ideas you have again and again, all the ideas which makes you powerless starts dying down. They lose power over you. All the ideas which makes you powerful become stronger. They start growing in you. Understand? What needs to grow grows. What needs to go goes. The power of reliving is what needs to go goes. What needs to grow grows. Add or, reliving, something goes, something grows. Let me explain clearly the principle of reliving. Listen to this principle. Whatever you wrote as reason, why you want to become a boss, do not judge those reasons. Just sit and relive the situations when you took those decisions. Just relive them. Means visualize and see again and again exactly as it happened. In which situation you decided you have to take revenge on this fellow by becoming boss. I'll throw my visiting card on his table. I'll throw my visiting card on his face. I'll throw my shoes on his face and my tie on his neck and tighten the tie. You may have what all, I don't know. The situations during which you took the decision to become boss, the reason you want to become boss, relive them. Whatever you wrote, can you just read for few minutes so you can understand what I am saying and enter into manana, reliving. Now, relive every situation in your life in which you decided to become your own boss. The incidents, situations made you decide to be your own boss. Relive them and relieve them. Come back to learn the next principle. Today I gave you only 2 basic principles. The next is most important principle. Come back to get that. That will make you your own boss. bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Yes. Now, let us enter into the internalization exercise for the revelations that we just received from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Developing the right cognition to be your own boss, to live the rich life that you want to. The ability to cognize independently, which immediately liberates you, is being your own boss. Manifest powerful cognitions to be your own boss. Build your boat while swimming. The first exercise that you're going to do is understanding the foundation. It is the basic necessity. Whatever you wrote as the reason why you want to become a boss, do not judge those reasons. Just sit and relive it. Situations, relive those situations again and again. When you took those decisions, just relive them. Then pen down what you want to do and to have to be your own boss, but it has not yet become your reality. It can be physical level, mental level, psychological level, physiological level, social level, relationship level, economic level. Just pen down all of these now. Let us begin the process. Please sit with your paper and pen and start writing these down. responsibility is a power. Responsibility is a power. Add responsibility in your life, in all the aspects. Just pen down 5 things you are going to bring responsibility to your life in. Write down the 5 things now. How you are going to bring responsibility in your life. Please write them down now. Yes. Now, let us enter into the final power manifestation. Please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let us manifest the power of Mahima. Have any object in front of you that you want to manifest this power for. Have the object kept in front of you. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. Establish yourself in that space of oneness. You can measure the object. And now let us begin the power manifestation. Declare the height that you want to decrease that object to, and let us manifest the power now.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. Let us now go ahead and verify. Please verify the manifestation that has happened now. Take a few minutes and quickly verify whatever you have manifested. Close this cover. Please take a few minutes to verify and let us know how you manifested the power, how much you were able to manifest this power. Please go ahead and let us know the manifestation that has happened now. And with this, we come to the end of today's Paramashivoham program. Let us offer our heartfelt gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for giving us all these beautiful opportunities to manifest the powers of Paramashiva and experience Paramashiva himself. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra now. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamad Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamedhavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. Let us gather back for the next session tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Prathama Vinyasa Karma Dvitiya Vinyasa Dhamma Yoga. Thank you so much for joining. Nithyananda.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.